My name's Aaliyah Burroughs. I go by she, her. I am a program manager for xCloud Global Operations. I focus on 3 different work streams. As a PM, really looking to support the rest of the xCloud business. I focus on business automation, so how can other teams, automate their practices, become more efficient. Also focusing on security and security auditing. So being able to make sure that we're being secure as we grow so fast is super important and something else that I look at across the team, as well as our targets and our metrics to see how we're doing and how we're performing. In high school, sports was my everyday thing. I was the captain of both of my teams at the time, so I really like to lead. I like to be a team player as well, so making sure everyone had what they needed to be successful. So at that time in high school, I felt that being a business major was the way to go, just because, I like to lead. That means I'm gonna run a business. I don't know why I correlated the two. I went through every introductory business course. So that was finance, accounting, marketing, and I hated all of them. I was like, numbers, no. And it wasn't until I got to have a part-time job on campus where I was an IT assistant that really kind of turned me into a techie and really learning more and being able to eventually transition my major after the summer after my sophomore year of college and be able to start down that journey of information sciences and technology, which was really awesome and got me into kind of, learning more about coding and project management and really how games are developed and all the things that go into it as well. Coming into Xbox, it made me realize, this is how you really lead. Like this is a really awesome example of being a leader. Specifically, just an example would be, Kareem, who is our org CVP for xCloud. He's also the exec sponsor for Blacks at Xbox. And so to be able to see him lead and put diversity at the forefront, things that a lot of people forget, which impacts, everyone's daily lives and how they show up to work. I think that was probably the biggest surprise for me because it's not just within xCloud, it's within Xbox as well. We have so many awesome leaders that I have just so much to learn. I don't know it all, so that would be my answer there. When I was younger, I played a lot of online games, and it would be hilarious because, I would jump online, put on my headset, and get in a party and start talking, and they'd be like, "Who is this girl in here? She needs to go." And I'm like, okay, and it's funny because through that point of time and now women make up about 50% of all gamers. And so we know that we're growing in terms of, how we have representation, but we're still not seen in all aspects of gaming, whether it's characters, customization, whether it's, in leadership roles internally. And so what keeps me going is just to be that representation, especially as a Black woman. If I were to be able to see more Black women in leadership roles when I was younger, I think that may have enticed me to be within gaming earlier on and starting my career even sooner before jumping into college. And so I think representation matters 100%, and that's something that I want to be for somebody else.